Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be unboxing this, what do you call it, a motorized post hole digger, maybe? I bought off of Amazon. I don't know really what to expect. This came with like 3 augers. I don't know, it just seemed pretty cheap. So I'm in the middle of a project where I'm putting in a pasture fence, so I need to put some extra holes in. So once we get it unboxed, I'll be putting it to work. That's what you get. I got 3 augers. Not really sure what size. I know this is a 4-inch and this might be an 8-inch. And I think that one down there is a 12-inch. Comes with a pair of gloves, a user's manual, a funnel, and here's the motor. It's like kind of like a Husqvarna color or a steel color. This controller here probably gets mounted to the handle. So we'll set that aside for now. Okay, that's just probably for packaging. They have a way to keep these augers kind of organized. Actually, I might have to use this to set my augers. Yeah. It came with some extension poles so you can get it deeper. Wow. I'm just kind of mesmerized right now about this packaging. And then it came with a little tool pouch. And it looks like a little mixing thing for fuel. I'm gonna play with this here. Okay, so there's pins in the ends of all these, but if you take them out, gotta figure that out. That looks like a way to store that. So we're gonna go ahead and get this control switch hooked up. This would be your control side here, and there's a hole already pre-drilled in here, so I'm guessing this screw goes right through there. That way your thumb switch is right there so you can shut it off if you need to quickly. The fuel is 2-cycle fuel mixture, 25-to-1. However, I read online where people are using like a 50-to-1 ratio and it's working just fine. That's what I have around here for like my saws and other stuff, so I'm probably going to use that same mixture here. I think it has quite a range that it will work for. And I noticed this bolt is already loose a little bit, so that's not good. It came like that, but I'll tighten that up real quick. They're probably not supposed to be super tight because there's some rubber pieces in between the motor up here and this part down here to get rid of some vibration. All right, I'm gonna get some fuel in this and then see how it runs. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing to start. This is the choke, I believe. It's kind of hard to manipulate because you can't really set it down because it's got that spindle at the bottom of it. Maybe we'll hook an auger up to it so we can set it on the auger first. So yeah, mine are 8 inches, 12-inch, and 4-inch. All right, let's see how we get along here. Well, fired right up. Wow, that 12-inch auger looks like it's going to be fun to handle. This auger here is only going to get me about 2 feet. So I'll probably have to add this extension on to get down to my 3-foot depth that I'd like. Or my pole is just a little bit over 8 inches, And I think these run a little bit under 8 inches, this 8-inch auger. It'll probably waller out some, so I want the pull to not have a lot of extra, so I'm gonna try to use this 8-inch, see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna put my extension on. Might be good to have like something to get all this dirt off of here too. Kind of builds up. It's definitely not labor free. It's a lot better than having to dig it by hand, but it's a fair amount of work. But it's also a lot cheaper than buying a motorized, you know, like a drivable unit or something. So definitely doing its job right now. Get a measurement here so I know how far I need to go. 3 feet's going to be about the middle of that extension. Alright, this is my solution for now, because this extension is so long that I'm way up here when I start augering. So what would have been really nice is if they would have made an extension that was about half this size. I highly doubt I'm going to need 2 of these length extensions on any holes that I drill. So I might cut one of these down and that'll make me my 3 feet, but I won't have to do this little trick here because this isn't really that safe, but it might work. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. A lot of work. It apparently does have a slip clutch. I keep hitting things and it doesn't jerk me too bad. It does jerk a little bit, but not enough to hurt you. I'm gonna see how we're doing depth-wise. We have some loose dirt still in the bottom, but we are at about 30 inches, so about 6 more inches to go. Another rock I hit. Definitely got a rock down in there. Like with any auger, it's not going to go through rock, so try to show you what I got here. That's a rock, and I don't know how big it is, but I got to get it out, or I'm going to put a hole here. So I'm just digging around the rock a little bit, getting some of that dirt down there, pulling it out by hand and trying to dig it out. Of course, it's not a tiny rock. It's got to be a big one. Bigger than the other ones I've taken out. This was just supposed to be a trial run. Sorry it's taking so long. These are the problems you run into though. I would say in all that Augers did pretty well for what it was advertised for. Oh, I'm starting to move it. Nice. Yeah, that was nice placement right at the bottom of my hole. Well, about there now, I'm sure. Now, because I'm putting a bigger pull in there, I'm gonna try to waller out the hole a little bit before I call it a day here on this hole. I think I'm hitting another rock down there, believe it or not. Giving me a run for my money. Let's see how we're doing on depth. Still not quite there. Yep, there's another rock along the side. This one doesn't seem as big because I can move it already. That's a size a little bit smaller than a tennis ball. Let's get this done. I think we're there now. There we go. Well guys, that gives you an idea what this auger is capable of. It's definitely a lot less work than a manual one, but it's definitely still work. So anyway, we've got several more holes to dig. We'll be working on in the next few days. Probably make a video on that actually, so show you guys how all that goes. But that gives you an initial feel for this. Until next time guys, good luck with all your projects.